Hey guys, welcome to Feature Junkie. My name's Ed and thank you guys for joining me today. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. This is Feature Junkie, where we talk all things movies, TV shows, streaming, all that really great stuff. And today we'll be checking out the movie Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul, directed by ADDAMS, starring Regina Hall and Sterling K. Brown. So right now, IMDb has this movie rated as a 5 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes has this as a 74%, and Metacritic has this as a 64 out of 100. I've got a few things to say about this film, but before I do, if you could leave a like down below, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now let's get into the plot, courtesy of IMDb. Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul is a satirical comedy starring Regina Hall as Trinity Childs, the proud First Lady of the Southern Baptist megachurch, who together with her husband Pastor Lee Curtis Childs, played by Sterling K. Brown, once served a congregation in the 10,000s, but after a scandal forces their church to temporarily close, Trinity and Lee Curtis must reopen their church and rebuild their congregation to make the biggest comeback that commodified religion has ever seen. So I know this film is really based around the Christianity religion, so to be respectful, I just want to take that factor out of the film and solely just focus on the plot and storylines at hand. So as I said in my September release video, I didn't see people flocking to the theaters to see it, and I stand by that sentiment. I do like the way that the movie was filmed, as they used the camera aspect ratios to diversify the difference between what's real life and what's going on in the mockumentary. Now, as far as the film itself, it tries to come off as a comedy, but honestly the jokes just come up flat. There was legit one moment in the entire film where I actually laughed because it just wasn't unexpected. But other than that, it was just pretty bad. And the performances by Regina and Sterling are actually pretty good. They come off as like delusional, ego-driven people that are greedy for power. And Regina is trying to stay strong as she's being degraded to a bunch of like senseless tasks to gain church followers, while Sterling is trying to put up a front that even he starts to believe his own lies. I think they're great in this film, but to me, good actors don't make up for a bad storytelling. And honestly, if they weren't in the film, I would probably have turned this movie off about 20 minutes into the film. The film does have a very dark tone that's hidden behind the cringy comedy, and which was surprising to me, but instead of adding to the film, it just makes you feel uncomfortable, furthermore making me resent the film even more. So you probably already guessed it, this is going to be a no recommend for me, but I want to hear from you guys if you've seen this film. What are your thoughts on it? Leave those thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, hit that notification icon down below so you know when I'm going live or dropping new content. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here today on Feature Junkie.